Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. They say if you didn't sleep with someone, then you should come in and say good morning to them. In other words, don't come in here grouchy because you had a bad day. You better speak. Okay? And my throat is still hurting a little bit, which means I need to get some more sugar-free cough drops. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi. I always want to come on in the morning, and sometimes I think I don't have anything to say. Come on in, everybody. Thank you for hitting the like button. I love that. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come in, come in. Michael M.J. Harris says, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here. So I got something to tell y'all. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Let me get my hot tea over here. I finally went in the kitchen and got me a proper teacup. When I came back to my house, I bought these little cool message mugs. Some of them are chipped right there, but I don't care because they're mine. And let me get some more hot water in here. So, how y'all doing today? Thank y'all for joining me. Woo! That is that is heavy. You know what? I haven't exercised since last week. So just moving that heavy teacup, I could tell the difference. But the good thing is, once I take a rest, I'm telling you, I'm going back to the gym. I'm going to training tomorrow. I'm going to be really good. I find when I have to take a rest like that, when I get back in there, even though my knees really feel tender right now. Good morning, Yvonne. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Ooh, what's happening, baby? Y'all, guess what? I got to do these videos, which I'm doing them, but I don't know how to upload the stuff on camera right. And I'm mad at my administrator, who I would call, who is an IT specialist. But I ain't gonna talk to him. I mean, I'm gonna talk to him, but I ain't gonna ask him for nothing because I'm mad at him because he hurt my feelings. And that's how it's gonna be, period. And he said he was too sorry, and he wasn't really that sorry because he did not communicate properly why he was sorry. I know I'm acting like a 3-year old. Oh well, that's how it's gonna be. I'll be in his class one Saturday, and I'm have a whole attitude. And that's so what? So what? So what? So what? So needless to say, what I did is I did the video in TikTok. I uploaded and put the stuff on it in TikTok. Good morning, Glenn. And then I put it on private and it naturally downloads. So then once it downloaded, I had put the stuff in there, then I put it on the site. I still got it done. That's how I do. I have to do it the way I understand it. But I could just as well call him and ask him, and he could just as well tell me. But I'm not. So, oh goodness, I got a bad review from one of my customers yesterday. It happens, you know. I mean, it happens. I told the child I'm stressed out, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, you know. It happens, you know. And you just have to deal with it. You know, once you've been in business, if you're anywhere, um, you're going to get those. You have to deal with them. And so I also got an opportunity to do some business with a client. So I'm going to ask my colleague to let's collaborate. Because this is the thing. When you have a business, like if you have a business, if it's in an 8A hub zone, then as soon as you register as a hub zone, and this is just some general information, The companies who are watching for people who are registered for Hub Zones are gonna pounce on you, and then they're going to make millions of dollars off of you, but you get to claim their jobs too. So you're gonna make thousands of dollars because you have to learn. And then once you're at that level, then you're going to do that same thing to somebody else. It's called business. It's okay. So this client, he's used to people. He's used to getting $1 million grants on his own. So I've only gotten $1,000 grants, like 10,000. So I'm gonna ask my colleague who's used to getting $1 million grants to collaborate with me, and of course she's gonna get the most of the share, and then I'm gonna get to learn how to leverage $1 million grants. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to ask her today, which I'm pretty sure she's going to say yes because I always sell what she does. See, that's how business is. Even with what, I don't know how the example. Oh, yes, I do. Like my weight loss teacher, I have her book right here. Whew. I have her book right. Where is it? It's right here. So I sell her book to y'all. So here it is right here. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, she has. Well, this is leaving large, and this is April Mason Identity Switch. So and that's okay. And even my coach, I sell his stuff to y'all. I'm like, it's cool. That's called business. And the more you collaborate with one another, the better. That makes you content rich as a business person. In fact, if when you go to do the mixers and stuff, a seasoned business person, he's going to ask you, who are your customers? He's like, who is your customer? And I can say, well, one time I had a client who was one of the first Harlem Globetrotters. And so, and I went to his penthouse in Nashville. He lived in housing downtown. I was going to say he lives in a hotel, but it was just a regular apartment. But it was big like a hotel. And he gave me the stuff and I did it for him. And so that's good. So anywho, guess what I gotta tell y'all? I was watching a short or something on YouTube and or TikTok or whatever I was watching. I think on YouTube, on Facebook. And I'm telling you, this is amazing. Check this out. 90% of people are not sick in their bodies. If you have back pain or migraines or stomach issues, that's because you have unprocessed emotions. This makes so much sense. Since my dad has been sick, since I found out, I mean, I kind of knew he was sick, but he won't tell me why. Because I'm telling you, all I got for you is some crying. So I mean, really, I understand it. They never used to tell me nothing anyway. Now my sister tell me everything because she feel like I need to know, which is okay. I'm handling it well. But I definitely got pain in my stomach, and it felt just like how I was sick before I went to DC. And the reason my stomach was hurting before I went to DC is because I forgot to drink a lot of water. And it was hurting so bad. I often wanted to go to the ER. And when I told my coach, I said, Coach, I can't exercise today because my stomach hurt. He said, Are you dehydrated? Because remember, my coach is an EMT. So while I was sitting there with him, I drank 3 bottles of water. And when I finished drinking the third bottle of water, I felt like normal. And that went on even after I came back from the conference. That stomach was hurting. Well, part of that was I was very nervous because I literally fundraised all the money. So I was nervous because I know I've actually gone to a conference once in Maine and I saved up for it for 6 months because I was working when I was working. And I had left some money at the house because I'm like, well, I guess I got enough money. Because when you go to conferences, you pay for everything in advance. So, and I think I rented a car. Yeah, I rented a car because I was in Maine, so I was there. I came early and stayed late, so I was there probably about 2 weeks. And when I got up there, I was like, Daddy, can you send me $200 because I said these people got some surprise taxes on these hotels that you don't know about. I said I got the money in my house. I just didn't think I would need it, so I just left it at home. And he sent it and everything. So ever since then, I already know there's like a 40% tax. So literally, I was really nervous going to the conference because I knew, I mean, if I had been working, I wouldn't have fundraised because I would just work, save my money, pay for the conference, and pay for unexpected events. So deep in my psyche, that's what I was nervous about. And turns out the only major thing was as soon as I got to the hotel, he was like, you can check in now for $30 more early. They always got a game. And of course, my wheelchair broke in the rain, but it was okay because my wheelchair had broken plenty of times before, and I know to push it. And I was stronger. And actually, the people at the Smithsonian, which was the African American Museum, the person was a former paratransit driver. So that person, good morning, Tammy Jones. That person was like, you could just sit right here. I'll push you out to the van. And they left me there. Paratransit didn't pick me up for like 3 hours. But I was there looking the Washington Monument, looking at the trees. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. And that's the only thing I really wanted to do. My wheelchair broke in the gift shop. It was pouring down raining. I got a chance to just look at the beautiful view. I wasn't scared. And that's because I had been working my weight loss plan. Before I started going with Michelle Pettis, I used to be, and I still am, but I'm less stressed out. So I already understood what was going on. So I knew how to manage my emotions. Excuse me. And the fact that the person was like, and then security people would come and check on me. You okay? I'm okay. Thank you. You need anything? Can you go bring me some postcards off that table? Because Miss Debra did what? Love to collect stuff. And then it was fun. And then when the people were like, they're like, we don't have you. I'm like, how am I gonna get back to the hotel in this wheelchair? And they were like, we're gonna send somebody to get you. And then the staff pushed me, and then they closed. So they said, we're not gonna kick you out. We'll just wait. You can stay here with us. We'll wait till they come and get you. So I got to relax in my wheelchair, enjoying the view, and just chilling on a Sunday afternoon. And my phone didn't even die. And when they came and pushed me to the door, I was able to say, let me stand up. Because what have I been doing? Exercising for 1,100 and probably like 39 days at that point. I wasn't scared. I knew my body could get up because I've been exercising. And it wasn't just exercising. My coach, he taught me how to get up. He taught me exactly what I did, how to manage myself in a crisis. And when I went to Atlanta, I had to call him. I said, Coach, I'm on the bed. I can't get up. He's like, okay, just swing around on your stomach and put your feet on the floor. I'm like, oh, Coach, okay, I'm up now. See, every time something different happens, I had to think through it. On Jesus' wing, I sat on the sofa at my friend's house for the very first time. I haven't sat on my sofa since I sat in my chair for a week and couldn't get up. And I said, Coach, I'm on the couch. I can't get up. How do I get up? He said, put your left arm right there. Put your right arm over it. Put your right leg over your left leg and stand up. But of course, since my legs are so big, I had to scoot over some more like this to be so when I put my arm over, my big old leg could have space to be over there on that side. I wasn't scared. I understood what he meant. And I just did. That's okay, Coach. Hold on a second. And the most important thing is breathe. Breathe out when you're doing the hard thing. So if y'all would do this with me right quick, put your hands like this. We do this. You see me this in the videos. And even doing it right now. You know what's funny? Last year, before Coach Jasmine left, they got deployed to Virginia. I used to tell her, Coach Jasmine, when I get home, my body be hurting. She was like, you need to stretch. I'm like, I don't want to stretch. I already exercise. I don't want to stretch. But guess what I'm doing right now? I'm stretching. There's always a little bit of pushback. So when you're exercising, see how I'm breathing in, Breathe out when you're exerting the thing. So I literally use that, and do this with me, y'all. I literally do that whenever I move. Whenever I move, I make sure I'm breathing out. Because see, your body is mind, body, and soul. So even doing this, it helps me to move up even faster. Okay? So that is very much um true. And then if you have neck tension, that means you have fear of judgment. And one of the things that we learn, oh, my weights are over there on the other side of my head, my nightstand. I'm gonna get them next time, but I ain't gonna get them right now because I'm sitting Indian style in my room, in my bed. So when we're doing the exercises, like we're doing those pullbacks like that, and sometimes I'm like, Coach, my neck is hurting. What you got to do is you got to relax. You got to keep your shoulders right at the shoulder level, and what you're doing is you're making like you're squeezing your back together so that the pencil can stay in the small of your back like this right here, like like that. So what you got to do is you have to go, see, and that's strengthening your shoulders and your back, and that's gonna help you to move. Because when your core is strengthened, then you can move. Just like I got stuck here and couldn't get up because I didn't understand that my core was strengthened because I've been exercising a long time because I didn't know it. I didn't know how to use what I learned in practical everyday situations. So when you do that, then when your neck is strained, you have to release that strain because the reason that people have injuries is because they tense up. And when you tense up, then that's not good for when you're trying to exercise. So you have to really be relaxed. You have to use a good posture. You have to stick your stomach in, and you have to get comfortable with your big old self. That's very important. When I interviewed with the people from Belgium, they asked me, "Can big people wipe themselves and use the bathroom?" I said, "Of course they can." What you have to do is get. I didn't explain this to him because he didn't ask me to. In fact, he asked me a lot of questions that I just said, of course, yes, of course that's not true. And because I think that people like to stereotype bigger people for whatever type of things they want to talk about. Come on in, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button. But what you have to do is you have to get comfortable with your big old body. And you have to, and that's why the doctors give you a home care worker when you get to a certain weight. And like if you're on disability. But when you are in tune with your mind and your body, ow, ow, ow. See, ow, ow, ow. And you appreciate your body's here with me. Mm. But your mind is on the other side of town. Yeah, you're messing me around. Then you can do whatever you need to do for your body. But if you are sad and if you are stressed, then, you can't do that. In fact, looking back, I had some very good home care workers and all of them cared. But I think that when they would help me, I guess I wasn't strong, so they would help me put my panties on. I put my panties on by myself now. They would help me put my clothes on. They would help me put my pants on. They would bathe me. Especially my little Puerto Rican, my little Filipino. She real short. She would look. This is what I'm talking about. This is home care. That's how she used to say. This is home care right here. She loved. Let me wash her legs. Let me get down. She be washing for dear life, and I appreciate that. Okay. Oh no, I'm not bedridden. But when I was bedridden, when I was so in so much pain, I couldn't move. I didn't move. I just like that. So that's why people probably think that. But what you got to do is you have to start from where you are, and then you give yourself grace, and you move and you move and you move, and you keep getting your life back, and you can do all of it. So stomach problems, another thing that stomach problems indicate an inability to digest a situation. That's the truth right there, y'all. That's the truth. And I think this is so important. And good morning, Southern Charisma. Oh, it's so important to understand these things because it is, it's the way that you get healing. That's really what it is, the way that you get healing. So I hope that you all will join my 7 day you ain't got to eat about it challenge so that I can share with you the process that I took and the things that I have endured that helped me get to this point where I'm able to lose weight. Did I tell y'all I lost 7 pounds? Like yesterday, I weighed, because yesterday was Monday. No, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. And I didn't weigh Monday because I didn't get up. Nope, I didn't weigh Monday. And I didn't weigh Sunday because I didn't get up. So I lost 7 pounds. I'm like, okay. My scale was like when I turned it on, it said 4.6. I hate it when it does that. So after minus 4.6, but when I look at I record my weight. So when I look at the videos, I might not remember that, like a week or 2 weeks from now, and I might say, oh, my weight went up, but it's okay. The world is not gonna come to an end because I wrote it on my calendar. Okay. hmm That's not sad, baby. It's okay. I mean, it's life. It's a lot of people bedridden. There's a lot of people watch my channel bedridden. It's okay. Um, Challenges are an opportunity for you to get your life back and to learn. And the thing that I do is I talk about. See, I'm in my bed right now. I've lost 314 pounds in my bed because this is the primary place I sit. I don't sit on my couch. I got a lovely leather couch. It's beautiful. It has two reclining chairs. I mean, I love it. But when I used to sit on there, I had a hard time getting up. So now that I can sit and stand like that, like I want to, I don't sit on them. But I think when I get under 400 pounds, I'll try it. Okay. Yeah. It isn't sad, honey. You just think it's sad. And that's a comment you should keep to yourself. If you think it's sad, I think it's an opportunity for me to get my life back. And it's an opportunity for me to find the joy in my struggle. We all have a struggle. And what happens is you can die, you can lay down and die, or you can keep fighting because it's your birthright to be healthy. It's your birthright to eat natural food. It's your birthright to learn how to deal with stress and anxiety. Half of the problems in our oh, okay. Half of the problems in our society with our weight is our food and our stressful lifestyles. I did apply to have the fire department come and change that smoke detector. Somebody always mentions it. So, and I've applied like a month now, so they're gonna come. And next time I see the fire marshal, I'm gonna say I applied. Okay. So I'm not lazy. I'm not gonna be getting up there on no ladder trying to change no detector. My fault. Are you crazy? Mm-mm. It doesn't matter. It's a battery. Okay. So I know what I say on my channel, Southern Charisma, is that every person who's dealing with their weight, they have to first believe that they can lose the weight, and second, they have to understand that the reason that most of us aren't able to continue in our weight loss journey is because deep down in our heart we don't believe that we can do it. We don't believe we're worthy. And knowing that, you got to go back to number one. And number one is I believe I can lose weight. And then the next principle is learn to trust your instinct. So having said that, we don't like people to come on our channel and give any weight loss advice. And so that's very important. And then we try to get everybody to respect what this person is doing that you're looking at, and then we respect each other. If you have your journey and if you have things that you do, by all means, please share them. And then don't give unsolicited advice. So even Dakota, you think I would change the smoke detector? Okay. It is a 9-volt battery. Okay. I just told you the fire department gonna come and do it. But since our town is so big now, the fire department around the corner, they have always come in, but now it's so big, they have to use all this protocol because we got all these people in my city who need all these things. Okay? Any other time, they would have just been out here, oh, we'll be there in a minute, Deborah. I'm like, okay. But so, I have to wait for them. When I see them, they call the office. I'm like, okay. Now they go online. I'm like, okay, I went online. So, bigger issues. We're going to be bigger than Chattanooga in a couple of years. And then a few more years, we're going to be bigger than Knoxville. And that's a lot for this little bitty old town. So I think the city understand how to be bigger now. Okay. So, so Southern Charisma stands to reason there might be a reason. There very well probably is a reason why I was bedridden, don't you think? Ow. And I want to pour this, but if I pour it and show y'all, then it's gonna that little at the bottom. Sometimes that little water will spill on me, and that thing is hot. So just like I did, I intentionally poured this hot water to the side. Um, then that's exactly how I deal with my weight loss. That gently, that intentionally. And that's why I'm taking off a couple of days because I am very nervous because I have my book coming out. I have these videos I have to do. And I think I'm going to cook Thanksgiving dinner. I'd rather not cook it, but I think I am. Because Miss Loretta, she is 80 years old. And for the last couple of years, she's been bringing me Thanksgiving dinner. And this year, I'm doing it. I'm like, Miss Loretta, I'm doing it for you. So, but I do want someone to make the dressing. I mean, just all that cooking. Oh my goodness. But I got the recipe for potato salad and deviled eggs. I could do that because it really requires the same stuff. And I really like potato salad and I really like deviled eggs. So I'm going to talk to my mom. But sometimes when I ask my mom a recipe, she'll say, that's been a long time ago. I'm like, my mama. So what I might try to do is, I've been putting off every day getting my groceries. I was going to get some today. And so I might get some tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to be driving my car. And I'm going to go get a food box and come home. So then I can go through the food box. The stuff that's not in my nutritional plan, I'm either going to save for my sister because I'm going home. My sister loves pasta, and a lot of food boxes give you a lot of pasta. I don't eat pasta. And, but at the same time, if it has other stuff in there like that people could use in my neighborhood, I'm going to just I always give it to them anyway. So I can do that tomorrow. And while I'm doing that, I could boil the potatoes for the potato salad, boil the eggs for the deviled eggs. But I gotta look and find my deviled egg holder. And so Southern Charisma, you must be new to my channel. And that's okay. I appreciate you being here. And so, you don't deserve an answer to your questions just because you ask them. And that's okay too, It's okay, honey. It's okay. Say whatever you want to say, baby. It's okay. Because if you're a human being, baby, you're going to have a mental issue. And so, but I was so excited to tell y'all about this post. Migraines, that means you have suppressed anger. And it says the body takes the hit when the mind can't cope. I got this from Nina Stone. She's a YouTuber in Canada. And I think that is so relevant. I think it's so relevant. And I really wanted to share that with y'all. What I was doing is filming my videos last night. So I would wake up, do a little bit, couldn't figure out how to upload it right on camera. And then I just put it on TikTok, but didn't publish it. And then I just uploaded it. So I asked the guy, is that acceptable? So I think it is, because I do that a lot when I can't get my camera to act right. So then I remembered that I wanted to share that information with y'all. I hope that if you're interested in joining my 7-day You Ain't Got to Eat About It challenge, look in the description. I just put my email address there. You can email me at DebraAnn at loseweightwithme.net, and then I can send you the information. You may want a consultation, and I'll send you all the different options that you can take advantage of. And I'll also, if you want to do the 7-day challenge, feel free to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then on Black Friday, I'm going to release my book. And so, if you're interested in that, I'll be selling it on Black Friday and also on Cyber Monday. And then I'll be selling it. It's going to have a price increase after Cyber Monday until um, the day after Christmas. And then that's, of course, weight loss season. So, it's going to have a price increase from weight loss season throughout January, February, just forever. It's going to be the price that it is. So, I'm definitely excited about that. And the documentary that I participated in is going to be out in January. So I'm excited about that. And I'm going to be seeing. I never see so many men run. You should have seen them running around trying to catch an angle. They were like boom, boom, woo, 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 woo. I'm like, and they were speaking in Dutch, but they were very polite and they were very calm and collected. I'm like, they really take a chill pill. I'm like, but I still know y'all still invaded Africa, so y'all ain't that chill. Anywho, y'all, I like to sing. I want to know y'all's favorite songs before we wrap up, because it's 8 o'clock and I gotta get these videos done. Hey, because he said when he was talking to me, he was like, um, "I'm not mad, Southern Charisma. You want me to be mad?" One of the things that people who have weight loss issues deal with is boundaries. And sometimes people who don't want to respect your boundaries, they try to do stuff like what you're doing, and that's fine. In fact, I don't even have a problem telling you the answer to your question. I just was doing my thing, and then you start doing your thing, and honey, I'm like, okay, girl, I'm too far in the journey now. I can't participate in that foolishness you doing, guy. If you're in the healthcare industry, you should definitely know that it's all right to let people do them. And then the good thing about it is I got 4,000 videos on all my social media. I got 500,000 followers. And honey, guess what? You got some TikTok, you got some Facebook, you got some YouTube, you got all that stuff. And okay. Oh yeah, we have 100 million people. 100 million people are obese and overweight. 85% of people. That's one in every four. One, two, three, four. Boom. One of them got a weight problem. 21% of kids have a weight problem. And so what I encourage, am encouraging people to do is lose weight with me. I'm encouraging us to improve our health. If we lose 10% um, of the weight that we have, it will help us and we will have better health. So I'm excited about that. We're going to be doing a mobility and obesity workshop every quarter here in Tennessee. And in fact, December 8th, we're heading to Memphis for the day regional training with the Obesity Action Coalition. We're excited about that. So I am thrilled to champion obesity and mobility. And that's something that's very important to me. I'm excited about it. I definitely do my resumes. I definitely do my business coaching, and I sell my grant list. Hey, Janetta, good morning. But I'm excited about this thing that we're doing. And so, oh, Jeanette, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over what I just went over for you before we leave. Okay, what I was talking about is 90% of people are not sick in their bodies. That's what this doctor said by this YouTuber. Her name is Nina Stone out of Canada. She says that if you have back pain, migraines, and stomach issues, then you have unprocessed emotions. If you have neck tensions, you have fear of judgment. And I think that is definitely true. One time I was exercising with Servio, and I was just laughing because I was nervous because I was exercising with him. And if you have stomach problems, you have the inability to digest a situation. And if you have a migraine, if you have a lot of migraines, you have suppressed anger. And it says the body takes the hit when the mind can't cope. And I definitely know that to be the truth because, baby, when all that stuff started happening to me, I was like, my doctor, who was a black female doctor who specialized in obesity, she made me quit my job. She didn't even ask me what I thought about it. She was like, "You're not going to work tomorrow. Short term disability is your life, honey." And that gave me the opportunity to start from there to be where I am now, to get better healing, better health, a better understanding about stress and things like that. So I'm excited about that. So when I see things like this, I definitely want to share it because I want those of us who are working. There are lots of people who are still working who are uncomfortable in their body, who have joint pain and back pain and knee pain and morbid obesity. Even if you're 20 pounds overweight and you're short, that is a big deal for you. So I want to encourage those of us who struggle, who suffer. Some of us who are on disability, I think it's 40% of those of us on disability have a mobility issue. And then I like this statistic. It said 12% of people can't walk up steps. I walked up 15 things of steps last week, y'all. That's why I'm resting today. But that is the truth. Those are indicators that we need to support one another as we improve our health. And we certainly can. And although I said I felt like I wanted a home care worker yesterday because I was like, "Oh, I need some help." But then I'm like, I also feel like I got weaker by having a home care worker. But once I learned what they taught me by doing what they did for me, then that's why you'll see me throwing some gloves in a minute. I tickle myself. I'm throwing these gloves in a minute, okay? Because I am a home care worker. And when I go to the doctor, I take some of his gloves because they are better than mine. And when I went to the dentist, I was like, "Oh, y'all have some pink gloves." And he stuffed the box full of them because the endodontists, they got everything in there. And I said, "I'm not going to eat today," because they were doing a root canal. I said, "I like those bars you have." We went and got some extra bars and gave it to me because they got cheddar. And I told him about my weight loss. I told him about my program and I'm going to be doing fundraising. He said, "Well, whatever we can do at the endodontist office, you let us know." Dude, you know me asking y'all for some money? Yes, sir. Because we're going to help 40 people, 130 people annually, plus 15 to 24 people in 8-week incentivized programs. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Let me know where y'all calling from. We'd love to know that. We'd love to know that. We'd love to know that. So this is bigger than just me. It's a community initiative. And I'm the program I'm working on right now that I'm doing these videos I told y'all about yesterday. It's all about rocking the vote. It's all about getting people to know that voting is important. Not only we have elections in Tennessee this year. Like now, December 2nd is election day. And the early voting ends November 26th, but also they want me to do some content that's evergreen. So I'm excited about that. And I'm going to finish doing that when we get off the phone. And I'm excited about that. And and they think he's like, "I looked at your YouTube channel. Yeah, you're going to be great at this." I'm like, "Okay, trust." And when I told him how I graduated last week and I got the award, I had the documentary, so I didn't see his email. He was like, "Okay, well, you can go ahead and do those videos and we'll just pay you more. I'll tell my supervisor I approved you." I'm like, "Okay, let's do that." I said, "Run me my money, please." And that speaks to how I've been talking about I need to make some money Vogue Rehab, they are doing what they're doing. I guess it's a new thing. Okay, all right now. Wait a minute now. All right now, King Gets. Amen. We love some Jesus up in here in the name of Jesus. We love some Jesus. Okay, I do too. Okay. God bless everybody. That's right. I love that. Give a word for the Lord. I do not mind a word for the Lord. Okay. So anywho, y'all talk to me about what your favorite songs are. Talk to me about maybe if I know the song, I'll sing it right quick. And I just want to have a great day. And I'm actually there's a feed and block tonight, so I'm gonna go to that. So that's gonna get me moving. So I like to be home so I can do my work and stress out about the work I have to do, and then I can go to feed the people tonight. And I forgot to look for my thing so I can take my blood pressure. Oh, I will. 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 And it's gonna be dark. You know, I'm not. They're coming to pick me up at 4 o'clock, and it gets dark in the 4 o'clock hour. So I'm glad. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sabrina Crawford. Hey girl. Hey girl. How you doing? How you doing? Hey girl. Hey girl. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey girl. Honey, let me tell you. Tony Braxton, New Edition, Boys to Men are coming. They're coming to Nashville on the 20th of March. But I don't know if Brandy and Monica haven't come to Detroit yet. Your girl might have to come on up to Detroit to see them because they showing out. But you know, there's a black production company that is doing all of this. And so, hey, Alfreda Johnson, how you doing, honey? So, come on in the comments. Let me know y'all favorite song. I'm sitting Indian style. I've been sitting Indian style for 41 minutes. You hear me? So now that I've been sitting for 41 minutes, it's time to come out of this Indian style, baby girl. But giving myself grace and giving myself permission to try what I can do. I remember when I had to call the fire department because I was slipping out the bed, okay? And they came in and put them things under my legs. That's where you want to go. I said, I want to be in the middle of the bed. They picked me up and put me in the middle of the bed. I remember when I was in my wheelchair and I had to call 911 because I literally was too exhausted to move. I couldn't stand up. And so, oh, you're so kind, Ashley. Y'all, forgive this lipstick. I can't find my lip gloss, but I really need to get some more lipstick. And the way my Ulta card is set up, they gave me a little credit card with Ulta. I'm like, Debra, pay that thing down, gal. But you know, once you start going all that shopping, it's gonna keep going. But don't forget, we're gonna do the 25 days of Christmas. So send my presents, run me my presents. We celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, children of Israel, the nation of Israel, the tribes, the fake Jews and the real Jews, and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. We celebrating all the holidays, okay? And if you are a moderator, look in the description and email me your name and address. I want to honor my moderators this year for the new year, and I'm gonna send y'all something. So I was gonna show y'all what I got the other day, but it's over there, and Miss Debra, she ain't reaching over there because she just gonna stay right here because she got to film her videos, okay? So thank y'all for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. The thing that I love is the song that says, I do love you. I love you. I love you so right now. Ooh, ooh, mama, baby. Y'all know this song. Hey, yeah. Little darling, I love you so right now. Never, never gonna let you go. No, no, no. Pretty little baby, I say, won't you try to understand that I want to be your loving baby. I saw this song by Brandy Norwood, Ray J, and their daddy Willie Norwood. It's called Talk to Me. Alexa, play Talk to Me by Brandy Norwood, Ray J, and Willie Norwood. Of course, I'm going to play just a little bit of it. So, it's so pretty, too. So, hey, Felicia Felton. Honey, we just here. Doing the best we can, what we have, okay? So if you haven't had a chance, because I've been putting my Alexa on Brandy for a while, and she has a lot of beautiful songs. I don't like that new stuff she does, but I like her old stuff. But I love her, and so whatever she do is fine with me. Okay. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. So okay. Alexa, pause, because we don't want to get no copyright issues. But please come on in, hit the like button, and know that we are on a journey. We are on a quest to continue to get this weight off, to continue to get down low. Okay, look in the description. I showed the pictures of me on that pole. Honey, I'm bending my knees and at first I couldn't even bend my knees 1 inch. But my goal is to squat. Because when I go to South Africa, I'm going to exercise with the A-Row SA. That's the name of the gym. They do everything down low. Hey, I'm going to be dropping it down low. But in order to drop it down low, you got to get down low. So my coach is teaching me how to do that. And that's another reason I'm resting my legs too. Because I really want to be, I know they were aching from all that walking I did last week. So that's a very important part of weight loss. You've got to, and when you eat natural food, your brain now can help you. You're resetting your frontal lobe from a lot of processed food. And when you eat natural food, your brain can help you make decisions. And the decision that my brain helped me make was take these extra days off. I'm going to exercise Thursday. I'm going to exercise Friday. I'm going to go to the Ajax Center to get my fish plates Friday. And I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to go do all the stuff Saturday. And we're not having class. I think I'll probably go swimming Monday. And I might go swimming Tuesday if we're having it. But I know we're not having coach class Tuesday because of the holiday. And that way, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to do my 7-day class with you guys. I'm going to release my book next week. And I'm going to take it easy. Because taking it easy is just important as exercise. It's just important as eating. It's just important as feeding yourself the stuff. It's just as important, if not more so. That's a very, 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 very important. How do I feel about knee surgery? Girl, if you're going to get you some knee surgery, you better do it. As for me and my household, we don't be doing no knee surgery, but you get what's best for you. Of course, my aunt's having her second knee surgery last week, and people have done that knee surgery, come in that pool and do that exercising, and they love it. It's the best thing ever since sliced bread. That's for you if that's what you're going to do. For me and my house over here, we ain't been doing no knee surgery. My knee's 22 inches long. We ain't doing no knee surgery, but that's okay. I also feel that the body can heal. Whatever you do works. Every diet I ever went on absolutely worked. I never had a problem where I didn't lose weight. Even if I didn't do a diet and said I wanted to lose weight. I remember one summer I lost 15 pounds. Like, oh, you lost 15 pounds. You said you were going to lose some weight. I didn't consciously do anything to lose 15 pounds, but I said I was, so I did. So my knees are hurting so bad. Okay, so what you might want to do, and I'm not a doctor, you might want to go to an orthodontist. Is it orthodontist or ortho? But it's ortho, ORTHO. And maybe he or she will give you, I take a 6-week shot and a 30-day shot. And I actually last November, after I lost all that weight, he told me the more weight you lose, the longer the medicine is going to stay in your knees. So I say November, December, January, February, March. And even when I I got a knee shot in March, but they didn't have the shot from the other shot, the 6-month shot from March until like very recently, like in the last 6 weeks. So, but that's because I had been losing weight. So I didn't even need it because my knees weren't hurting. So even after I got the knee shot, this last time, my knees still hurt for 6 weeks, but they didn't hurt enough that I went back after 6 weeks to get the 30-day shot. And even after I got the 30-day shot, they still hurt for another week. But what my doctor said, and his name is Dr. Josh, and he wrote a little bit of something in my book as well. He said that I give you the shot so you can stand up. And what's going to help you is exercise. Exercise is the cure to joint issues. And I know them people at the Ajax Center, I cannot convince them that exercise is the cure to their arthritis. But the people who exercise with me in the pool, they understand that. So what the Bible say, be convinced in your own mind, whatever you want to do. And whatever you want to do, Felicia, I'm going to support you 1,000%. However, before you do that, try going to your ortho and and also go to physical therapy, because physical therapy is going to help you. If you have issues with your hips, your back, your legs, or walking, or whatever the case may be, you can go to physical therapy. The doctors will, your insurance will approve you going to physical therapy. And that you're going to be busy at least 2 days, maybe 3 days a week. That's exercise. And if you tap into some of the things I'm sharing, it's going to help heal your body. I had a problem with my mobility, and there are lots of things I do. Now, when I tell you I didn't get up, it's because I don't want to, but I can. And when I tell myself to get up and go do something, I do it. But, Miss Debra, that's the area that I'm working on. And that's what you got to do. You got to give yourself grace, girl. But I definitely want to encourage you to deal with the pain. You shouldn't be in pain. And there's so many options to help you with that. So definitely talk to your doctor. Definitely talk to your ortho. Definitely call your insurance to look at some options that are available there as well. And baby, love on yourself, girl. Love on yourself, gal. Love on yourself, gal. Ow, ow, ow. And so I appreciate y'all. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. So what else am I gonna sing? Today is Wednesday. What I feel like singing. You are my friend. I never knew it till then. My friend, you hold my hand when you're not that near. The thought of you helps me carry on, and I feel all hope is gone. Your future looks bright and clear, 'cause baby, you are my friend. Now, 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 now. I don't know no new songs. Y'all know I know a whole lot of old ones though. Da 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 da. I've been looking around and you were here all the time. That's Patty right there. Patty, Patty. Patty got a young little boyfriend. You hear me? Patty is such an inspiration to me, okay? So y'all, let me finish these videos, and I'm so excited about it. And then I will tune in with y'all a little bit later, okay? But God bless you, Felicia. We're praying for you, girl. We don't want you in pain, though. We don't want you in pain. So definitely, I know. See you later, alligator. Also, I took, which I need to get some more. I don't take anything now for my knees. I got some Tiger Balm because of my knees, but I put them in the cart, and some glucosamine. That is some good stuff right there. So definitely take care of yourself, and God bless you. Peace and hair grease, okay? Bye, ladies.